everybody. How are you? Happy Easter. Woo! I hope you've all had a fantastic day. If you're here in Australia, good evening, and hope you're having a fantastic Sunday night. Good morning if you're on the other side of the world. Where am I? I'm trying to lift up my chair. I hope you're all well. I'm so silly. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Elsa Morgan. I'm a wife, I'm a mum. And I also have a global home business. I love inspiring people. I love creating leaders. I love helping people reach the next level. Home business. I love inspiring women and empowering women to step into their growth. And so I hope you've had a fantastic Easter so far with your family. I am wearing my ears. Do you like my ears? Look, wee. Just for a little bit of fun, a little bit of difference. Anyway, as you're hopping on, say hello. Tell me where you're coming in from. Last night, I started a series that I'm running this week on future boards and how to create your future boards. And why am I doing that? Because I'm onto my third read of this incredible book called Futureboards by Sarah Centrella. She's an incredible author. I highly recommend this book if you have not read it. She's also got another, oh my God, I've just had a mental block. She's also got another book as well. It'll come to me. It doesn't say it here. Hustle, Believe, Receive. I have got that book as well. I highly recommend them. As you're coming on, say hello. Tell me where you're coming in from. Tell me how your Easter's been. Have you eaten all the chocolates? A little bit of a whisper. I may have had maybe one or two chocolates. We had some fun with our children. Let's put it that way. Hey, Katie, happy Easter to you and Abby. I hope you've had a great day. So it's been a fantastic day with the family. And so today is part 2 of this future board series. So if you are interested in finding out how I create my future boards or vision boards, right? But I call them future boards. The future board that I created with this technique by Sarah Centrella, I've got 19 things on there. I've already ticked off 4 and we're only into April. So I'm telling you, this is very effective, and it also helps you with limiting or removing blocks as well. So if you feel like you've got a bit of a block happening or you're not quite sure where you want to go in life, this might be a really good exercise. Again, if you do want to actually look at the book that I'm currently reading, I actually read about 3 books at the one time. Francis, how are you? Happy Easter. I hope you're all staying safe and well as well over there in New York. This is called Futureboards, #Futureboards. Hi, Rachel. Happy Easter to you too. #Futureboards by Sarah Centrella. I highly recommend it. In fact, I may even message her and see if we can get her online as well. Happy Easter over there, Opagami. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. So guys, tonight I want to talk to you about the power of what if. Now, this is something that I actually get all of my coaching clients. I'm also a small business, home business coach with the Higdon Group Inner Circle. I help people get started or get some momentum going with their home businesses. And this is one exercise that I do with a lot of my coaching clients who may be experiencing a little bit of a block, in their business. So I'm going to share this with you. And this is something that also Sarah Centrella encourages for you to do. Now, one of the things that we are taught as in society is not to dream big. In fact, we're taught to go to school, then graduate, go to university, study for 4 years, sometimes up to 10 years, then get a job and then earn some money. And in that process, we're meant to be just pigeonholed into these silos, into these boxes, and never venture out, never think big, never dream big. Hi, Joe. Happy Easter. I hope you had an amazing day with you and your family over there. And so the power of, the question, what if, is that you can start thinking about the life that you want to have, right? And a lot of people are not encouraged to think this way. And this is something that I encourage my coaching clients to do. And, I'm actually working on a women's empowerment course, and this is one thing that I will be doing, is asking them about their future life. Like, what if you were living the life that you've always wanted to live? What if you were earning the wage or the income that you wanted to earn? What if you had you were living in the life of your dreams? What if, right, money and was no issue? What if you had financial stability? What if you had all your debts paid off? What if you could buy whatever you wanted for your children without even having to think about looking at your bank balance? What if you were able to, live, give away to charity freely without even thinking about what it is that the amount that you're giving away, right? What if? And so this question is super important and super powerful because it allows you to really become creative. It opens up your mind and really forces you to think about what it is that you want in your life. Now, the logical thinkers of this world, the thinkers, they will find this challenging because your brain will say to you, hang on a minute, no, you cannot think this way because you don't have that income, or you don't live in that house, or you can't have that car, or you don't have the money for that, right? And so the thinkers will constantly be challenged by, their programming. And this is normal, right? So don't think that you can't do this. What you have to do is you have to kind of like find some sort of hack to be able to talk yourself into saying, like what Sarah recommends, right? Is like to really talk yourself and say, no, Sarah has pretty much told me to do this exercise, so I have to force myself to do this exercise. You have to willingly push yourself to actually push past that limiting thought and that programming and really stretch your mind. And for a lot of thinkers, this is a very challenging exercise because they only are ruled by logic, right? The dreamers of the world will love this exercise. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, dreamers and thinkers, you have to go to last night's live because I spoke about those two types of people, because this is part 2. The dreamers of this world will absolutely love this exercise because they will just go into wherever they want to go and they'll stay there forever and they'll want to think about everything that they want in their life, and that's fine. The problem with dreamers is we have to rein them back in because we have to put a plan of action, right? And so the first step to this exercise is to ask yourself all those questions like, what if you lived the life of your dreams? What if you had the income that you've always wanted? What if all your debts were paid off? What if you could buy whatever you wanted? What if you could drive the car that you want? What if you could do whatever it is that you wanted to do? What if you could charter a jet tomorrow, to wherever you wanted to? I know that we're, in lockdown, so maybe that's not a very good exercise. But what if once all this is done, you could do that, right? What if you can fly first class always, right? What if you could give freely 6 figures every year to charity? What if you could buy whatever it is that you want to? Me too, Rachel. I am a dreamer as well. I'm exactly like that. What if you could hire a chef 24/7? What if you could hire a butler? What if you could have a chauffeur? What if you had like 11 staff helping you create your empire? Excuse me. No, I don't have it. I get excited. When I get excited, I cough. So ask yourself all these questions, right? Because it's really going to allow you to expand your mind, right? And these are all really important things because part of this questioning technique is, one, going to help you to determine what it is that you want to call into your life. But number 2, we're going to start working on a bit of a plan of attack, right? So basically you ask yourself all those questions, and some of the other questions that you could ask yourself is, what if you had a relationship filled with joy, mutual respect and happiness? What then would you, who would you be? Who would you be? Like, seriously, like, how would you dress? And how would you speak? And, what would your posture look like? What would your hair look like? Would you have your nails manicured 24/7 and all of this sort of stuff? It's really important that you could picture yourself living that life, right? So really pay attention to that. So I get my coaching clients to write 50 what ifs. right? Because many of my coaching clients have never been taught to dream big, like never, ever, ever. The book asks you to do 15. So you can do 15, you can do 50 if you really want to challenge yourself. The key thing is that with each what if, what you then need to do is like, what happens is that if you're really open and you're really involved in the exercise, because you really need to focus on this, your mind starts asking things like, how would you do it? You know, when can we do this? Like what money would be? And you need to be writing these questions down, because then what starts to happen is you're starting to plan kind of like a plan of attack. You're kind of starting to create a plan of attack to actually make it happen. No matter how outrageous this is really, really important, right? And if you do understand the things like, you know, the reticular activating system, you will understand how important this exercise is, because if your how can I say this? Your brain, right, is taught to protect you. Okay, I'm just going to segue for a minute. Your brain is taught to protect you. So whenever you feel somewhat uncomfortable or you're scared or anything like that, what will instantly happen is that your brain will send, you know, messages to your body, and instantly, right? Well, your body will send, messages to your brain, and instantly what will happen is you will quickly go back into your comfort zone, because your brain is there to protect you. Your body is there to protect you. It will always fight to protect you, right? So understanding this with a reticular activating system, it's like a supercomputer. And what tends to happen is that, you know, your subconscious mind and your conscious mind operate very much in the same way. In fact, the subconscious mind doesn't know what's real and what doesn't real, although the conscious mind does, right? And so when you're liking something, you're thinking about something, right? Your subconscious mind, if you're thinking about one of your what ifs, say for example, you say, what if I could travel to Monaco every year first class and watch the Formula One Grand Prix and sit along, you know, the river and in a luxury $1 million yacht and drinking endless amount of champagne, and you're feeling good about it, your reticular activating system will go, she kind of likes thinking about that, so where can we source this so we can put it in front of her, right? That's kind of how it works. So that's why it's super important that you place a lot of importance and feeling really good about this exercise, because you're starting to reprogram in your mind to call in what you do want, right? And so when you're asking the further questions, the add-on questions to your what ifs, it's really important that you really start to visualize how that's all going to play out in your life. Like, what if you could find that buy the Bugatti? And what color would it be? How would it look like inside? Would you want a leather interior? Of course you would. Would you want it custom made? Of course you would. If you're spending that sort of money, of course you would want a custom made Bugatti, and maybe with your, you know, your initials gold plated, or I don't know, whatever it is. If you want to go really extravagant and all Kim Kardashian, you could do all of that, right? And so basically with each what if, try to see what questions you can ask so that you can start unpacking how you will actually make it happen, right? So it's super important. And then just let them breathe. Let that all kind of like work itself out. What happened to me the very first time I did this exercise, I was so excited about the potential of what I could achieve, I actually couldn't sleep at night. I could not sleep at night because my brain was in so much like overdrive about what my life could be that I found it really difficult to sleep. I was super excited about what I could achieve in life. And I actually messaged Sarah Centrella, and I said to her, I can't sleep because of this what if exercise. And she said, that's really fantastic, because that means that you have a lot of belief in your what ifs. Just let it breathe, and it'll manifest itself out. So that's your exercise for tonight, guys. Try to do between 15 to 50 what ifs, and then try to unpack it by doing follow-up questions as well to that. And then that way, you can start with some of them, start mapping it out, like how much is it going to cost you, like how would you like it all, to pan out, if you're wanting to own a company, what sort of value is it, how many employees, what is your vision statement, if you're wanting to have a particular house, like what does it look like, what's the interior look like, where would it be located, what's the address, what's the exterior look like, do you have an ocean view, do you have views of the valley, what are the things that you want in your life, and be as much as detailed as possible. So guys, I hope you enjoy this exercise. I'm really excited to be sharing this with you, and tomorrow will be part 3. And of course, if you do want to chat to me some more about future boards, please feel free to hop onto my profile, send me a message, and drop me a line. You can also catch me on hashtag the Queenie Effect, or on my website elsamorgan.com. I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow. Happy Easter! Wee wee! And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.